It's starting. We're getting hard. Well, we're hard. We're all gonna get hard. $91. Is that you, 911 dispatch? Is that you? Is that you, baby? Everybody's hard. Everybody in chat, tell me you're hard right now. Let's be hard together. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're hard with me. We're going to be so hard together, Youngster Jazz. Everybody look who it is. Everybody look, everybody look, everybody look who it is. It's War Hipster. It's the hipster of war. It's War Hipster. The hipster of war. Which means that if you like painting Warhammer models, if you don't go over to War Hipster's channel and check him out, what fucking good are you? Here it is. Go ahead and check out War Hipster. He's the bros. I actually was going to message you, Josh. I have a question for you. I'm struggling a little bit to just kind of stay motivated with painting Warhammer. But I do want to paint, and I love painting. So, I was going to pick your brain on working out color themes for some of my board games. Like I've got Rising Sun, which is a really, really cool board game. And I'm not particularly good at just being able to pick up a model and go, okay, that's all these colors. Duh. You have definitely a much better brain for that. Like, for example here. And these are just, this is just a picture, right? So I'm just grabbing random ones, but they're clan specific. So like if you look at this picture, oh, that's pretty cool. You can see that they're all like color coordinated. So I was gonna just send you a clan at a time and be like, hey, can you help me out with basically, you have an audiobook going on in the background? Hell yeah, man. Basically assigning colors to these models here. This is perfect. This is it. Okay, this is just fucking. Why are you five finger fucking me right now? Could you just like, hey, I'm gonna paint all these guys. Can you help me out with assigning colors, like Citadel colors, so I can just paint all these models. So I have like a board game that has this really nice like presentation of having really cool models and stuff like that. Maybe I could look at where they are on the map too and say, oh, okay, I'll paint these guys this color. Oh, this is cool. This might be a cool like blueprint to follow. But I'm just terrible. I am terrible at picking out specific colors and going like, oh, okay, that's what this should all be. And knowing too what colors, like I've asked you before stuff like, hey, you know, what kind of greens do you think would work here? And you said, well, this is the green that this is probably closest to, but I'd probably go with this green instead because this green's kind of hard to work with. This is a better green. It works better with these colors. You know those things. I do not. So, if you can help me with that. Yeah, they're really pretty models. So I figure painting them would be a lot of fun. And if I could just get like a color profile down for it, like, hey, paint this way or do that way. I would do these colors this way. Not even like an actual tutorial, like just like saying like, okay, hey, I would paint like, okay, let's take a look at this again real quick. Like I would do Seraphim Sepia on the robes here, and probably approach this color here, this color there. Like for the hair, I would do like Black Legion and do that and that and that. Fuck yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it when audiences overlap. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, I'll send you some pictures and I'll kind of figure it out. This is a really cool idea here too. Like, I mean, even just looking at this, I could easily replicate this just doing like Seraphim Sepia for all of like the not stucco, but whatever's right here, and then a corresponding color, right? Just like, oh, this is a purple. I don't know. I could go take Vulpes is pink. One of the purple contrast colors, or one of the blues, one of the reds, and do all that. Like that stuff to me is not as hard, but something like this, like I couldn't tell you what I would think how to do that. So yeah, I'll send it over to you. We'll suss it out, is the CA. No, that's Rising Sun. It's a very, very fun board game. Came out in like 2017. See, that's exactly what I mean. I like, because I've also not painted with Skeleton Horde ever, but I know Skeleton Horde exists. So, like, I've got all these old world models that Games Workshop was nice enough to send me, and I've been trying to sit down to put them together to then paint them. It's just really hard for me to budget the time to put things together in the ways that I put things together. Like, I've been playing Warhammer for 20 plus years. So I scrape off the mold lines. I go to town on them. Like I used to wash the sprues. I don't do that anymore. We don't have to anymore. So it's just such a process versus, okay, I'm going to go pop open one of the things and go to town. I think these are all resin models. I'm not sure, Josh, which I know resin can sometimes have an issue, or maybe it's PVC has an issue with contrast. It just beads off of it. But, again, just you knowing the Skeleton Horde versus knowing Sepia, as far as the color difference and what it would cause, like that's huge. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so to recap where we were last time, we finished off Joaquin's Rest. We finished off the GNOLLS over here. We did not... Oh, and we finished off this location. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. My brother's an idiot. I have not done the Goblin Camp in its entirety, and we have not done the spiders. So I figure we'll do the spiders after we go and do this situation, and then go do the Kaga situation as well. So we got to go come down here and do the mud methods, which is oftentimes a game-ending portion of the game. I did a poll of what people wanted to see between this, Elden Ring, Crusader Kings 3, and Last Epoch, and this one, like, handedly. But what I was gonna say, and I forgot to say in the actual poll, was don't vote if you're not gonna watch, because it's a stream, right? I'm not talking about content. The content I'm gonna still make as I make it, but we have like 2,200 votes, and we most certainly do not. I've got the poison apples like an idiot. We most certainly do not have that many people here. Well, we're here for you, Neuer. We're here for you, bro. In fact, the better way to probably do this is actually to use Enhanced Leap, jump across with this character, and kind of have some back end action. Thanks, brother. But we'll be okay. And Beard's coming back pretty well, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of debating going back to mustache already. What's up, Buffer Daddy? How you doing? Idris, what's up, man? Be here. So we do have
a wise decision.
Just out of view. Don't want to draw any attention.
Mm-hmm.
Should mind my step.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Push out of the water. Push out of the water. That's fine enough. That'll do. That'll do, pig. You can still be here. You can. I kind of almost just did Elden Ring. But I realized too, if March 21st, 22nd, whenever that fucking game comes out, Dragon's Dogma 2, comes out the 21st. The 22nd. It's a Friday? Oh, baby. If it comes out the 22nd, realistically, I'm not going to be able to beat Elden Ring in 2 weeks. So, it's probably best to go this way. This is Gale the Barbarian, yeah.
New subscriber arrives.
Welcome aboard, Walford. Thank you for subbing up, my dude. I might have to do something earlier than I usually called us. Build optimizing last year? What do you mean? The big thing is going to be getting these guys out. I've never played Dragon's Dogma 1. I really hope that they do, but I hope that they do it kind of like this game. Whereas Icewind Dale was... Someone really did a good explanation. Icewind Dale is a combat simulator, and Baldur's Gate is an RPG simulator. And I was like, that's pretty good. Oh, I thought Dune 2 was a hands down 10 out of 10. One of the best movies I've ever seen. It's up there with Hot Fuzz. Like, I love Lord of the Rings and all of that movie, of course, but like Hot Fuzz to me is like a perfect movie as far as what it does within the constraints that it's within. It has action, it's got romance, it's got a bromance, it's got everything that you could want in a movie. It's one of the perfect movies. It'll be closer to BG3 or closer to Last Epoch. I haven't heard much of this game. It'll be closer to Elden Ring, Youngster Jazz. Yeah, I want to start the book for Dune. But I've heard they get fucking wild. Fucking chain. How dare you, Tristan? How dare you? Freeze, the ginger nut gets it. Okay, it's mud. Mud's just resistant to that. Okay, what are we doing here, damage-wise? Walford, I don't think it'll happen this time around, though, at least. Okay, let's amp this up. 4, 8 to 20. It probably won't kill it. In fact, it won't kill it. But how tricky to get here. That puts me in KO in range, I think. So you can click the creature, and sometimes you'll miss and misclick. You can also just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Did the damage. Did the destruction.
Talk to me.
Kind of. What's that, little Misu? How can I help you, dude?
I speak, they burn.
Let's see what we get. We might get a really good wild magic here. Oh no. That's the one we did not want. It's like the only bad one. Bounded by damage gained by temporary. I mean, you get hit points, but well, that actually ended up being not too bad. This is honor mode. Did it not say in the title, Sea Turtle? Did I not put it in the title? Let's fix that together, Sea Turtle. I'm running out of space. Honor. Done. I mean, I can't jump on this. We'll actually just do. Oh, we don't have a ranged weapon, do we? Cool, great. I fucking manhandle this character, all right. Bring you right here. Make them come over to us.
Lead and fast.
Time to kill.
Should be another one up there. Okay, there is. Best subclass for Sorcerer? It depends on the character you want to make. I think will be... You know, I'm just going to bring you further this way. Guys, I'm sorry. I've been trying to hold it in. But it's coming hard and fast. The poop city is here. Can you recommend Elden Ring to someone who normally does not like Souls-like games? I've heard it like BG3. I heard if I like BG3, I will like Elden Ring. Do you agree? I don't agree. Because Baldur's Gate 3 is a turn-based portrayal of Dungeons and Dragons. Elden Ring is closer to like... Elden Ring is closer to an Ocarina of Time or Zelda Tears of the Kingdom than it is a Baldur's Gate 3. Because both are open world. And both are about going through things and exploring and doing stuff. Jennifer English is in both games, let it be known. That is a similarity. Elden Ring, though, if you don't like Souls games, I still think Elden Ring is the most accessible of the Souls games. That doesn't necessarily mean it's easy, but I think it's easier to progress and have fun in Elden Ring than it is compared to, say, Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3, because if you can't get past someplace, you just can't get past it. You can at least grind up around things in Elden Ring, which you can in Dark Souls, but it's so linear, you just get bored. I definitely think Elden Ring is a lot of fun. You know, I actually don't use any mods at all, so I couldn't tell you. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Whole body's fucked up. Everything about me is fucked up. Foot's fucked up. My left leg is fucked up. Kind of, Sir Sky Reaper. Sir Sky Reaper is now your new name. If you didn't know, now it is. Maybe I should just become a Soulsborne channel. Do like Wolong. Wolong was really good. I kind of want to go back and play that. I wanted to play Neo 2. I haven't played that. I loved Neo 1. In general, those are the games that I play on my own a lot. And I just watch Fightin' Cowboy. Because he's the fucking magician of all things Soulsborne. Okay, Aren't these guys? No, they're not Fey nor Fiends. They're elemental. You are too, right? Wood is an elemental. It's just a plant. Okay. I mean, this.
Have to keep going.
Thank you, Dronizos, for the build recommendation. Oh, to be a hostile plant. The world we live in. Actually, gotta make sure I forgot to give you credit in the fucking video, Dronizos. I apologize, man. But I gave it to you in the pinned comment at least. Which is like not nearly as good. So I apologize again. Monks are one of the strongest classes. Oh. Gale, don't get mudded. Oh shit, it was President Salamis this whole time and I gave all this credit to Johnny's house? Uh-oh. Well. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't think I can get this. No, they're too far apart. I think realistically though, I want to just get these guys down with. Oof, yeah. See, that was a good that I did that at least. Okay, yeah, we can do the fire action, but we're gonna wait here for a bit. Like, yeah, I mean, there's no reason to knock out his regen because we're not doing damage to them yet. Yeah, I'm just shy, right? Yeah, 5 shy. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Haha! That actually is pretty clever. Pretty nice. Pretty Ricky Tiki Tavi. Is it still Shillelagh? Does Shillelagh change its damage type at all? No, bludgeoning. Okay. I think we kind of pour in over here. We'll see what this is gonna. I think we try to. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna get pissed off. Right, because that's how I would expect that to happen. So the young method's over here. Young method squire. Could go over here. What's the range on Halo of Spores again? Pretty far.
Got to move.
Oh, I won't be able to attack. What am I thinking? Damn it. Fuck. I thought I could definitely get it there. Wu was going to go to Shadowheart. That's fine. She's still super tanky. Oh. Hey, take that. Do not take that. You know, I think I'm going to risk the old punch in the dick. These young Mephises, they don't know about traditions. I don't think this character can. Good. Well, we tried. We'll just do something. The buff, it's not the greatest buff in the world, but it'll be something. That's alright. I actually kind of thought it was fun advice. Son of a bitch, man. Oh. Thank you, Otherworld. Ah, see, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Sorry, we'll be able to knock it out right here. No, let me see if we can bring this down. Let's just kind of stick with Old Faithful here. I thought we were gonna get like one miss or something. Ooh, Moonbeam broke. Okay, that's fine. Because I can just simply recast it now. Moonbeam does radiant damage, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Let the opportunity attack go off, no big deal. I mean, that's kind of not fun, actually. Why'd my Dark Tendrils go away? Oh, because Dark Tendrils is... Oh, cool, got the Moonbeam. At least we saved, right? Whoopsies. Shit, man. Hmm. Fine. Let the boy watch. Yeah, exactly. The temple hit points were done. That's what I was saying. Like, oh, okay, that's fine then. Let's do. This is all set up, right? To go through. Okay, good. I think we just go for it. And they could use command, but what's the wisdom at? Ah, that's not terrible. Yes. 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 That's why this radiant armor is so fucking good. Lovely. Lovely. Good, good. Probably some of the best results I've seen so far in this build.
Can't give up. Not now.
The dice macabre. Allow me to demonstrate.
Lovely. Muddy, dude. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Ooh, shriek. Yeah, I was figuring if it went off, I could at least Radiant on him. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I was going to move the moonbeam over here. Shit, balls, fuck, ass. I don't know why I'm doing that. I should just be using Chromatic Orb. Yeah. Yeah. Good. 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 You just keep tanking down there, okay? You're fine. Don't do that. That's rude. Oh, that was great. That was good moonbeam. Is he on fire though? Yeah, he's burning. Good. Good, Anakin. Nice. This was way easier than my last build, who was like a stacked build actually.
Dice roll in my favor.
Boom. Hell yeah, man. That was good.
No one's stopping me yet.
Okay, okay. Could everyone calm down?
Fresh from the hells themselves. Our company grows stranger by the minute, and all the better for it. Think of it as tribute.
Another loyal
The kind a king
devotee.
might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend
I'm
well
pretty
beyond the
exhausted.
borders of my body alone.
Pure Paladin until 7 to nip.
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
I mean, you're like a magic item vampire. Oh.
That hit the spot.
Didn't it though?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Guys, remember, if you have a Prime sub you've not yet used, use it on me. And if you're over there on YouTube, make the switch to Twitch.
What's inside?
My faith will guide me.
Mind never quiet. Walk in death.
A new subscriber arrives.
Oh, 91. Thank you, man.
Fills you with determination.
I'm on one dispatch. Yelling at me now. Okay, oh, shit. Whatever. Doesn't do damage, so. Okay. This will be nice when we go down to do the spider. Oh, that's right. The spectator too. Forgot. I mean, I could put these gloves on, but this doesn't help. Attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal armor gain advantage. Spells are not attacks, right? Like, or does anything with an attack roll is considered an attack? So like, magic missile would count as an attack. Like, does that work? Here, I'll show you. Blind targets that fail a dexterity throw, but deals an additional 2 to 12 piercing damage to certain creatures that sport multiple sets of eyes. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I used magic missile in this specific example. I was saying, do spells count as attacks? Wait, do spells that use attack rolls count as attacks? As far as this is concerned. Because it says attacks against metal constructs, so I guess we could do this and see. I mean, we're not doing an unarmed portion of it, obviously. Yeah. Well, so that gave 2. It didn't have an advantage. And 2 from the staff. Yeah, so it didn't have advantage, so. I mean, did you guys see advantage? Well, let's just see how it goes. The only reason we're using the other gloves is because it gives us a +1 to sleight of hand. So.
Have to keep going.
Guys, I'm so excited to start playing Unicorn Overlord on Friday. Did they say if the demo can just go live? Like if I'm playing the demo, can I just, oh, you bought the retail version? It's live now. If that's the case, I'll cancel my pre-order and just play the demo and go live with it.
Let's have a look.
I think Unicorn Overlord's coming out on PC as well. I know it's coming out on PS4 and PS5 and Switch. Okay, so let's go do the Kaga thing. You know what I've now liked in this game too? Like, now that I've beaten it and I know the very emotional kind of thing, it's like watching Fellowship of the Ring after you know what's gonna happen. Well, I just have them for the +1 sleight of hand, Salam. Oh, Unicorn Overlord's pretty sick looking, man. Why is this still there? I already talked to him. No reason not to, right? Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I kind of like how we have them set up. Oh, we have the Woad shield, right?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yosarian, are we killing the Grove? Probably not, no. This isn't going to be a murder hobo Dark Urge, it's a resist Dark Urge. Unicorn Overlord's gonna, it plays like Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy Tactics. No, I don't, but I mean, it's better than this shield though, is what I meant, Blum. Like, same exact AC, but might as well get the benefit. Yo, what up, Kirazan? I forgot how cool that bow is. I like the +1 saving throws for this. No, you're fine, Salami. Salami, if I didn't appreciate you talking about stuff like that, I just wouldn't respond. I would just ignore it. It's one of the only good clubs in the game. I never see a point to using it. Proc Herald, when you deal damage to it, it must succeed at saving. As long as it doesn't have it, Malagagu. Oh, Canadian, yeah, well, 100%, yeah. Now I understand. You cretins. You cretins and your apologizings. Sorry. And I think we're just going to have Asterion do the Book of Necromancy. I think it'd be kind of fun, since he's going to be a vampire. An ascended vampire. Oh, like the tree. So some things I've been thinking about. I just, there's not really a good... I'm going to say this, but I forgot that this is coming out. Oh my god. How am I supposed to play that, dude? Have we all seen this game? I'm about to show you guys something that's gonna fucking blow your cocks off. Who makes it? Again. Isn't this by Team Ninja?
It is said that time marches to the beat of a drum.
How stupid are you?
A fleeting moment can feel like a lifetime for those caught in its deadly rhythm. And a lifetime can pass in the blink of an eye.
It looks good.
For anyone embracing its
It looks good, alright. Yeah, it's Team Ninja, okay. So it's probably gonna have fucking wild combat.
For sure is that time marches forward.
Even if we are apart, still we are one.
Without hesitation, without remorse. If the drum drives the rhythm, then the river directs the flow.
Let's do this together.
How many mountains must you move to alter the river below?
That's exactly the point, Ultima.
Pain of Master Shoin and the
Like,
countless
this comes out the exact same day as Dragon's Dogma 2. Are you high?
As the smoke rises, so shall we.
The problem is, though, it has the same... So, this is something that's kind of like indicative of Team Ninja games. They have weird muted sound effects. Listen.
If the drum drives the rhythm,
Right here.
directs the flow.
The clashing is like it's like a muted... Yeah. Like that's something that Team Ninja's known and done for all their games. It's these weird muted sound effects I don't really like.
Alter the river below.
Let us not forget the pain of Master Shoin and the
What I was gonna say is I really want to play like a good... I want to play a good samurai game. And yeah, I know, Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, of course. But I really wanted to play a good strategy samurai game, and I might actually reinstall Total War Samurai or Samurai 2, Total War Shogun 2, and see if I can just run some sort of reshade to make it look better, and graphic mods and UI mods, because the UI is rough and tumble. The UI is god awful. But this is what it looks like if you run a YouTube channel. You have all these stupid analytics things up all the time. Dragon's Dogma 2. And if I've been talking about it a lot, it's going to be a big focus of the channel. And the why I'm doing this and why I'm bringing this up in this stream right now is I'm trying to think of how to cover the vocations. So, by the way, this is how I do stuff, right? Like if I want to look into a subject to talk about, I have these things over here that tell me stuff like, okay, well, this is what the viewers are like, this is what the subscribers are like, this is what it's kind of like, this is the kind of stuff that's going on the last 7 days. I get a lot of like information over here, analytical information, so I know kind of like, okay, is it like if I were to type in, can I type in right here? A different search term. Let's just type in last epoch. So overall score. Overall score is determined to help gauge how effective this keyboard would be in your video optimization efforts. So it's like, oh, okay, I can see that the volume is super high, the competition is relatively low, the average views right now is 205,000. It just gives me all this information so I can go, okay, cool. And who are kind of like the big leaders in this space? Now, if I type in Baldur's Gate 3, I don't know why that gives me. See, sometimes it's off, you know? Like 40 out of 100. Huh? Why is it lower for me all of a sudden? And I'm one of the leaders in the space. Like, why? So sometimes it's not relevant information. Sometimes it actually kind of hurts me. This one sometimes is a little bit better, but better target because it's extremely competitive and hard to rank for. But so here's what I'm going to ask about Dragon's Dogma 2. By the way, I've seen this clip like that a million times, and that is such a cool looking tiefling. That is such a good fucking looking tiefling. I don't know if I'll be able to do build guides, to be totally honest with you. Just because of the nature of this game, it's going to be hard to do build guides. I don't know how respecs work in this game is really what it comes down to. But we're going to watch the action trailer for those that have not seen what this game is. And this game... Where is it? No! You just... Do not send me to a fucking Factual Life website, please. Thank you. Here we go. Necessary cookies only. So, what is up, Razor? We're going to jump right back in the game in a second here. I'm just doing this. Let me do this. So for one, you have your pawn. Pawn, if you didn't know, is basically like a character that runs alongside you. And as you can see, pawn's companions devoted to serving the Arisen. Players will customize and take control of the Arisen. Human or Beastren, your Arisen will lead a party of up to 3 different pawns throughout their journey. And players can customize their own main pawn, who will always accompany your Arisen, and enter a covenant with up to 2 additional pawns from your plays through the network. So you can kind of jump into. I am 1 trophy from Plat on Dragon's Dogma. Brandon, you can feel free to lean in with advice. I've never played Dragon's Dogma, but I know stuff about Dragon's Dogma. So I know the pawn system, and I know that this is probably going to be pretty similar to it. But it looks like the 2 additional pawns from other players through the network is going to be similar to the way that we have with Assassin's Creed Valheim, right? Where you can pull in people... Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you can pull people like, oh, you can put that Vikingar in your squad of people that go out and splunk for you. Your pawn will become a worthy companion in your journey, and as they learn through experience, adventuring. From what I remember from Dragon's Dogma, it's basically like having another character that you fully customize, and you can put into the same vocation system. Correct? There's no more build meta? Build meta in what sense, Dispatch? Wait, is 91 Dispatch? Are you Dispatch? Am I calling you the wrong person? So, you have base classes. These are your base classes. Fighter, Archer, Thief. Oh, 91. Okay, there's someone who's 911 Dispatch. That's why I got you confused. Sorry, man. I don't know who I'm going to play. I love archers because I always love archers. In games, I always play paladin characters. Then we have our fighter, of course. You can see just right here. This is really not going too well, right? Mage. I don't like mages in Soulsborne games. They're just too... They're not much for me. But then you've got these like advanced vocations that are kind of like evolved versions of the base ones. Like a warrior is kind of a fighter evolved, but I don't really know 100%. Sorcerer is kind of like an upper mage, but then you can also level them up to acquire different attributes that assist with other vocations. Okay. So you're saying that like I can start as a character and I can go, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go fighter. I'm going to put some levels into fighter. I'm going to get up to, let's just assume I'm making up abilities. I'm going to get up to the whirlwind ability, which is on this branch of the fighter tree. And then I'm going to switch over to ranger, and I'm going to I'm gonna go through the ranger, or I'm sorry, the archer tree and get some stuff from archer that I then combine the two, so I'm like a ranger and archer together. Is that what you're saying, 91? Allow you to overcome playstyle, magic archer, exclusive to the Arisen. Ah, Mystic Spear Hand. The Spear Hand looks really cool. Oh man, I love any kind of capability to warp around, man. That spices my pickle up. They can paralyze enemies or hurl objects at them. So you're basically a Jedi. The Trickster. I wish this would just not do that. The Warfare is the newest one they talked about. New vocation exclusive to the Risen that can use every weapon and learn different skills from each vocation. By using diverse weapons, the Warfare can respond to any situation and create combos that cross vocational boundaries. The Warfare's lower base stats require them to utilize so on and so forth. But I thought I saw a tree. Like, oh, you got to go through this tree. So basically what I'm asking here is, if I'm going to be doing videos on this, what would be the best way to set attribute upgrades? And it switches when you switch vocations. Yeah, it did make me think of the Insect Glaive too. So they've got, if I jump back to the UTZ. Well, they've got these like, oh, vocation gameplay spotlight, magic archer. And it's just a minute video of the archer. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking videos for every single one of these vocations, breaking them down, explaining what they're like, go through a lot of the preview stuff that we have out there, a lot of the preview articles, and talking about the vocations. Is that what you guys would like content-wise? Would you, and of course, then do a master video that covers everything? What's the best way to approach running up information for the game that would interest you the most, but also not get you completely sunk? Vocation breakdowns, okay. And they'd probably, I mean, I don't have tons to go on, right? I've got this video and I've got any articles that exist for, like, let's do this. Dragons, Dogma 2, Magic Archer. Okay, unfortunately, here's Fextra Life stuff. I don't even, does he source his source? Does he get his sources? Do I know? Yeah, of course. Why would you want to do something as silly as that? This is from the one. Well, I wouldn't be able to do that. Equipment. I mean, this is leading up to the launch 91. Yeah. Yeah. Well, not a lot of stuff exists. How do you know what the fuck the... Can revive pawns. So yeah, it would basically require me going through a lot of this crap. A lot of just like sleuthing through the internet, pulling as much as I can through all the little bits. Capcom's never been big on like huge rollouts of information leading up. Exactly. They've kept a tight lid on the info besides what they're giving us, 100%. But watch this, bros. Tell me if this doesn't rivet your jumblies.
I knew you would come, Arisen One.
Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before you when the time is come.
Oh, okay. The spear hand's pretty sick.
Not here, beast. Come and face me. Monster, watch out. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
That is so fucking cool. That was so sick.
Make manifest your will. That's at last this world might.
Hold fast to your strength.
That animation right there is so good.
Who can be of aid to you
I can't wait to put this on a fucking PC and have it at like, it's uncapped FPS. They said though.
These are all the means thou hast to carve thy path anew.
Pretty good. Like this right here. That was cool too. But this whole fight sequence was.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
That was so cool. It's definitely D&D Monster Hunter, but you know, to me, I don't like to say Monster Hunter because I just don't like. I think Monster Hunter is a really cool game, and I really enjoyed it. But for the love of God, there's such a jank about Monster Hunter.
Hold fast to your
Like, look at the fluid combat and stuff like that. It's just not Monster Hunter to me. Monster Hunter is just so like, oh, the camera fucked you over, huh?
Thy will, thy soul. These are all the means thou hast.
So I'm pretty excited about that game coming out. So thank you guys for helping me kind of break down how I'm going to cover content for that. Brandon, then I went back and tried to play on PS5 and I didn't realize the trophies don't transfer, so there's a lot about it I don't remember. What was I looking for? Someone asked something about, oh, it was Salt and Pepper. Want to do an honor mode duo run with my brother. What would be an optimal build for us to both use? Paladin? Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I don't know, 91. Dragon's Dogma only came out in PS3. Monster Hunter's been out for ages. Oh, Monster Hunter World, I see. Do you get an achievement reward for completing BG3 on tactical mode? Yes. Or is it only on honor mode? It's hard to change your stuff. No, you're fine. You get one for all 3 modes. But doing it on the highest gets you the like, if I do it on... If I were to only beat the game on honor mode, it gives me all the achievements for honor, balanced, and tactician. That's also very true, Salam.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
I like how he looks around like something close. How do you feel about butt plugs? Not quite steel, but it'll work. In a pinch? Oh, he's out of gold. I'm like, why isn't he putting the money forward? A Clairlock could be an optimal build. I have a Pact Blade. Warlock can go War Cleric. It definitely could. Yeah. It definitely could. Then you just get a bunch of attacks. If you play it on balance mode, you get like 5 attacks a turn.
True.
Why is this guy not?
Leave me.
Maybe I have to go back and talk to old what's her tits.
I should speak up.
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect. Entirely. I was as devoted
I did,
to
I
my
thought.
studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Nothing of this perfect.
Or you simply weren't listening.
Ooh.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers.
I was pretty sure I did at least.
Plains so
Yeah, like she like was speaking down to him and I just said nothing.
cold fires rage. The plains are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Sometimes everyone,
Now
just
I have
every time I
seen
look at it, I'm like,
enlightened.
just go back
I
to
will
the
report your
mustache.
progress to
I look at it, I'm
Vlad
like, it's a
herself
good beard.
once I
Nice
ascend.
Will Riker commander beard.
It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. Perhaps. Absolute may be a mere pseudonym behind which this master hides.
But I had chlorine. Well,
Whatever
beginning
this
of one.
voice, whomever this master, it dominates dreams and unites minds.
El Garlando, dude, you resubbed. I didn't say thank you. Thank you very much, man.
Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion: attack with
My brother
guns
most likely
and
kill
seal
everyone.
your kills.
What's up, Johnny Malkoff? How you doing, man?
Too much. Well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or two to carve up.
No, I'm not. I'm not that other world Leia. So I'm single. I still have to find a mate. That's not gonna do it. Maybe have her join me real quick and just double check.
Make space, and my might is yours. Ready.
I love it.
This is ridiculous.
What to bring?
By Mordai's eyes. More of them.
Oh, really?
My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
For a mutton chopped man to sweep her off her feet. Give them, oh yeah, give them a minute. Menacing glare, this motherfucker.
Lower.
Oh man, yeah. We're leaning into the gift. We're leaning into the gift. Shadowheart's not down with this though. That's what I tried, Nature Boy. He wouldn't.
Another gift. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Kiss it. Kiss the fucking pinky ring.
Up. You can keep your innards.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him. I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Oh. My.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The teeth sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By Vlaakith's covenant, I know little more.
Oh.
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps.
An abjuration wizard? Just put full points in abjuration. Did you want to do something other than just cast spells, though?
Go ahead. I'm listening. I'd be delighted. Those magical.
Magical. Oh shit, no, whoops. No, I didn't mean to do that.
We may have to increase our camp provisions now that we have Karlak along for the journey. Those muscles don't run on fresh air, I'll wager. Still, she'll be useful in a fight. A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need wonderful. I was...
Because I played last time with Lae'zel, and she's fine. I just really want to kind of have fun with Gale, and we're swapping Shadowheart out for Halsin or for Jaheira. Okay, we're going over to Kaga. We should be fine to do the Kaga fight right now, right? Level 4? Here, I'll show you. Otherworld Leia. So right now, the way the party organizes is 1, 2, 3, 4. So, now watch. Oh, weird. Maybe they changed it. But it used to be that this would occupy in that route. Like, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. I have Asterion in the back because he's the caster. And I have Gale up front with me so that we can get up close and physical. And Shadowheart can kind of occupy that mid-range. So that's why I have it like this. It used to organize it better. Yeah, see, that's funky. Yeah, using the F keys is pretty crucial too.
What's next?
No time to rest. Time to press ahead.
I don't remember what the checks are to convince her.
Step quick.
No time to dally. No time for dally.
Yeah, we do the fresco stuff. Yeah, if you do the frescoes. I think me being a an Ancient's Paladin also helps too. Let's just go through this one more time just to make sure. And I'm pretty sure we already did all this, and we passed them all.
Darkest hour. You surmise that the
Yeah, that would have done a... Maybe one more fresco right there. Cool.
a victory of the celestial Saluna over her dark sister, Shah.
Oh.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? What?
Oh, dude, I thought I did something wrong. I was like, wait a minute. Dude, using... What's up, Phil? Adding that... I'm not a big motion blur guy, but the blur that I added in, I can't stop talking about it. It's... I usually don't talk to her after the first interaction. It makes the presentation of all these conversations way more cinematic. I can't encourage it enough, man. If your computer can handle it, do it.
That nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
The 4090 upgrade has been
Just Ollerton.
Remo.
I can explain. Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
What in the cloakwood?
Cloakwood.
Son of a bitch.
Korga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong.
What's up, Hollow Ghost?
There is no other way.
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst.
Jesus Christ, that fucking halfling's got some tits. Good lord, like, fuck.
Paladin speaks truth.
Put him away.
Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Paladin.
Oh, cool. So yeah, there is an Oath of the Ancients. Oath of the Ancients is such a cool one, man. Oath of Devotion to me is just too, it's just too like, but I am a paladin. And I do like Oath of Vengeance. That if I were to play D&D, I wanted to make a Dragonkin Oath of Vengeance. It's no different DC-wise, unfortunately. Oh. Okay, alright, we're good. We're good. That's fine. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oath of Ancients can be easy to break, yes. But I think Devotion is the easiest.
Twist the teachings.
The Oath of Devotion is lawful good.
In shadow, we are pure.
Oath of Ancients, I think, is more
Korga's
neutral
voice
good.
breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
Ooh. What's the DC check on these? Do you remember? History is DC 5. Okay, we can make that work. Yeah, really, 100%. The devotion breaks if you raise your voice to someone in an aggressive manner. Broke your oath.
Korga eyes you intently as you speak the text etched into the frescoes. By claw and tooth, from root to thorn.
Bill, yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Grove to wildlings sworn. In darkest hour, a concord made
fighting her is harder,
hard
Hatsumi?
wild against the shade. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. So
What if
we
I got a
must
boob
demand
job?
we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't
Imagine
forget.
these shoulders with a 6 set of tits.
To the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Oof. Glad I saved on that. Oh no. Oh no. She's gonna get herself killed.
I've missed this.
She's fine. Feel fine, man. No, but Kaga moved to prime, get shoved off the fucking edge location. I don't, but we shouldn't need it.
I don't fancy their chances.
I don't even think I'm gonna enrage here, because, well, we should probably, realistically, we should probably do a long rest soon. Asterian's got 2 more spell slots. Shadowheart just has her level 1s, which are fine and all, but... It could not be worth it, though. Watch for black tendrils. Gonna happen. I'm gonna run over here before I enrage. Alright. Just a little teleport. Just a little teleport. 1/8. You're fine. Oh, I can just teleport now. Let's do a little ice snipey poo. Gonna leave a surface, but we'll be fine. Okay, fuck it. Fucking Pinata over here. That's Pinta? Name's fucking Pinta?
Turn someone inside out.
Victory is assured.
Oh, shit. Findal, no! Oh, god damn it. Flipped on the old ice, did ya, friend? At least that's not my moonbeam. That's all I care about. Because that moonbeam can kill the other NPCs. Good. Don't fall. Good. Good. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen.
A lot on my mind, and well, in it.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right.
You're damned right.
It was through power that I would keep us safe. Or so I thought. Yet I betrayed Sylvanas himself. Led the circle to shadow. We will stop the right. And I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy. We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking. It began with a letter. There was no messenger. It simply appeared.
I mean, Kaga's pretty hot.
Paladin came soon after.
Although I'm not big on, like,
army was coming, she said.
demeaning women.
Drow and
Women that
monsters.
demean me.
Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the right to shelter from the storm. Paladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in.
Mm-hmm.
In return,
Exactly what I was going for, Salami.
well, I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon.
Look, she's nice now. It's so funny, as Gale is just like so... His stature is so small. Care who this goes to.
Light on my feet.
Which necklace does she drop?
You will face
What's up for
Sylvanas.
discussion?
You have saved Korga from herself.
Seems simple enough.
You have a hard problem. You have a hard time with this game, man. Yeah. You're in Act 2 for... Hey, thank you very much for buying Last Epoch to my link. You're just all jammed up in tons of stuff. For hours on end. Guys, too, keep in mind, this will be nice because I'm going to basically... Every single video I do for Dragon's Dogma is going to showcase this link. But if you do plan on buying Dragon's Dogma, you can use this link to support the channel. If you want to pre-order. Like, don't pre-order if you're not going to buy it. Coat's weapon and poison deals using when the character gets healed, including the drink of potion. Ooh. Fun. A lot, Kunch. That's I'm looking for it to be the next big fixture on the channel for a bit.
Another loyal devotee. They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that. I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Oh yeah, Kunch.
Truly. Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us.
Sparse, thanks, but it's a really fucking good set of gloves.
Yet to ask. You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still mass. We'd need an army of our... There may some... It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're everyone in this camp depends on it. We'll be...
That's pretty good though. I do get heroism, but I think ultimately Hellrider's Pride is better. Yeah, I think it's just so it just synergizes way better.
I applaud your taste.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done, soldier. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch.
I would go Hunter, Shadebane. I'd go Ranger Hunter. All right, Zyfe, wash those balls. I'd go 6 Sword Bard. You can go 3 Fighter Champion, but rather than going 3 Fighter, 3 Rogue, I would just rather go 3 Hunter and get Colossus Slayer. And you could get, I mean, if you... Depending on how you do leveling, right? If you did fighter first, which you probably should to get Constitution proficiency to help out with any kind of bard concentration abilities, that gets you heavy armor. But if you didn't do that and you went 6 bard, 3 fighter, 3 ranger, ranger could give you heavy armor through Ranger Knight. Yeah, having extra bonus actions is cool, Shade, but I think ultimately you're going to benefit more from... Yeah, ranged character, yeah. I think you'll benefit more from a ranger hunter than from a thief or a rogue thief. Because you're going to get a sneak attack you can't really get much additional damage out of. I'd rather get Colossus Slayer and like Ensnaring Strike or Hunter's Mark, stuff, Speak with Animal, Long Strider, stuff like that could supplement the party a little bit better. Are we good to go down into the... We did this fight, right? Yeah, we did all this fight. We did over here, we did over here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good call too. You could go Assassin Ranger. We did over here.
Salutations. What's next, I wonder?
Assassin Rogue, thank you, yeah. What are you talking about?
All is ash and meat. Moving in.
What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Do we...
Cursed.
Yeah, I'm gonna long rest. I was thinking I could just kind of get towards the location to long rest. Like, just basically do the big first fight here. What? I thought that did it. I thought one of those keys was it. Oh. I don't remember this paper. My fellow citizens, for fellow citizens we are, like it or not, I print and post multiple copies of this notice in the region at no small expense to myself, because I feel a growing concern and alarm at the presence of strange riders in these parts of late. Many of you will have seen them, tramping through our forests and towns under the guise of patrol. They claim they are guardians sent from Elturel to protect the borders of the great and holy nation of Elturgard. Don't be fooled by shining armor or a handsome mount. I never bent knee to any Elturgard, and I never asked any meddled jester to come peering over my garden fence. As you all know, I'm descended direct from the original Saloonite settlers along these banks, and I have a half-elven great-uncle who will swear to it. We are peaceable folk, and we get on with the druids well enough, but I pay no fealty or tax to any far-off city I can't even find on a map. I took no small pleasure in telling these thugs just that, and I urge you to do the same. They call themselves Hell Riders. I call them interlopers, and they can bugger off to the hells, them and their city both. With grave concern and serious intent, Damon Briska, proud and free citizen of the Heartlands. Pure Paladin at the moment, yes. That's too heavy. Got these tieflings coming over here taking our jobs. No, that's not our Damon. Our Damon is from Elturel.
Moonwitch rubbish. How much time did some dim-witted artisan waste on that?
We're going to be stacked. We're going to have so much money. Pot's too heavy. Oh, really? That's a cool idea. There it is. Yeah, sleepy bubs. Is there a special Dark Urge interaction with this guy? Like, do I do something fucking ridiculous like skull fuck him? I don't know, man. You just want to shut up, kill this guy, right? Oh. I said no, if there's any like cool interactions here I can do.
One with the weave.
We got him. And my initiative has been terrible. Good.
Is that blood? No.
It's free experience, so.
Looks empty.
Fall asleep with some rotten chicken legs next to you. Cleric of Blacketh. That sounds really fun. Feels like way lower than just normal. I mean, still 10. It's not high. It's definitely not high, but it feels like it's like I'm rolling nothing but ones, man. I don't think it shows your...
At the ready.
Dealt that fight. Okay. Off a 1d4? I thought it was 1d6. So we're safe to go down there, right? We're thinking at level 4, by the way, for the spider. I think the spider queen or spider mama spider down there is level 5 or 6. I can't remember. It might actually just be 4. Might be overthinking this. Oof. That's probably not a bad idea. What should we do in the meantime is the question. If I don't do that.
A steadfast supporter.
Thank you for following. Guys, if you're watching over on YouTube, do make that switch to Twitch. I haven't done anything with them yet. We just went into the goblin camp to go down to get the follower Luve. So I could start clearing out the goblin camp.
What's hiding here?
Yeah, I'm going to be getting Unicorn Overlord on Friday. I'm going to be I'm going to sit down and watch Star Trek Voyager for the first time. I'm like 3 episodes in. But just put Voyager on and play that at the same time. Just kind of...
What's on your mind?
Drawers, and they're going to do legendary action? What do you mean? So the first episode was great. Wait, which one's Drawer? Is Drawer Big Bugbear Boy? They're a big help and make RPing that much better. Oh, absolutely, Nelv. Thanks for watching, man. The Hobgoblin, that's right. The big hammer who rages, yeah. So if you don't have branding, if you're not branded, he oh, Drawer Ragslin. Okay, I guess I thought more was Ragslin. Drawer Ragslin. It's a hobgoblin. You clown. Oof. Yeah, issues connected with the character. I could see that though, you know. I mean, it makes sense. Here's one of the first times I've ever used a fucking torch. I know it's tedious, but I'm going to be a rich boy doing all this. Well, we'll try. We will try to knock out Minthara. I don't think that that's going to cause any issues. We're going to try, John. I'll probably fail, but we'll try.
They call for Susa bark. There's only one place I'm finding a Susa tree. The Underdark.
No, don't pick that up.
Watch your back.
Ah. think Hollow Ghost, you just attack her. That's what I've heard, is you just go up to her and attack. It's little puppy dog. Oh, my sleepy goose. Sleepy after playing with your frisbee this morning? Well, that's how it used to be, Kirzan. People were just cheesing it. Well, I think they were kind of... People were getting frustrated that the cheesing was stuff. I think they were like, fine, we'll fix it. Bose's belly. Like, he just tapped his stomach. He's like, go ahead, do it. Tap my stomach, human. He is... Well, someone met him this morning. They were like, oh my god, he's such a happy puppy. I'm like, yeah, he's a very fucking happy dog, man. Like, he's just having a good time all the time.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have. Have I been this way before?
I don't think you're wrong there, here at all.
Just another crate.
So, we want to take this route, though, I think, yes? Naturally.
Well, hello.
Oh, you can't climb on a barrel?
What am I to do?
Looking ahead.
Does anyone have any bludgeoning? She does.
Let's do this.
Ensnare that wall.
I've got a long road ahead.
Who knows? Does anyone know anything? Does anyone know anything about cars? Any car people here? I went on a bit of like a car upgrade bender. I'm 35. I've never had a driver's license. Where do you live?
What to do?
Enough to get me in trouble. Yeah, so I had to get new brakes between playing LE online or offline. No, Zypher. But I mean, I just recommend playing it online. Pinnerita will be fastest. I mean, Jordan so says it's 100% correct. I had to get new brakes, and I was like, well, I'll get new brakes and rotors because I'm sure the rotors either need to be filed down. The car's got 76,000 miles, so I'm like, whatever. Let's just have fun. All right, Kier, have a good one, brother. Let's just have some fun. I'll get some nice, cool rotors and shit. So I did that, and I'm like, well, you know, I've always. Oh, and I was like, you know what? I'll put in stainless steel brake lines because, again, my car is about 10 years old. Those old brake lines, they wear down over time. They expand with heat, so braking just becomes less responsive over time. So I'm going to put in stainless steel brake lines. I'm doing all this on Friday. And then I'm like, well, you know, I've always wanted to put in the front-mounted intercooler for the car ever since I got it. But I was under warranty, and I wanted to wait until after warranty, and I waited until after warranty, and then it was COVID, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to be driving during COVID, really. So I got a front-mounted intercooler for the car. I'm like, well, I bought an access port to tune the car. Someone broke into my car and stole the access port. I'm like, well, I'm gonna need a new tune because I've got this intercooler. It changes the way the car operates. So I bought an intercooler. But I was like, well, I could just buy the intercooler, or I can get the intercooler that is packaged with a tune from a professional company, and they have it packaged with 4 new spark plugs. I'll just do all that together. Like, oh my god, I haven't spent a ton of money, but I just ended up going down a rabbit hole of like this and that and this and that and that and this. As a European, the whole upgrading car part baffles me. Theseus for sure. Like, is it no longer my car? It's a Ford Focus ST.
Better not touch the webs. I'd hate to disturb the locals.
Well, I'm not putting it in, Chlorian. I have a shop that's gonna do it all for me. The spark plugs are easy. I just have to move the intake. The intake is they're buried, but not too bad. Like, you move the cold air intake, you move that, and then right underneath are the 4, because it's a 4-cylinder car, inline 4 or 4-cylinder, I can't remember which one. But there's the 4 little spark packs right there, right? The little like things that look like this. You unplug those, get a socket wrench, a long socket wrench, screw out the old spark plug, put the new ones in. These are colder, they're already pre-gapped, so I don't have to gap them. But someone's just got to put the coating on there so it stays in there. And that's it. And the front-mounted intercooler, you remove the front bumper and detach it from the wheel wells, which will already kind of be done because we're doing the brakes anyway. They have to remove they have these stupid little plastic flaps on the stock of the car. Those are thrown out. Those are gone, and then you remove the stock mounted intercooler and you bolt it on. The other one is just all bolt on. Nothing is going to need to do anything to like to the car. Like, oh, you got to custom fit this out. Yeah, exactly. The intercooler was $300. The brakes were $300. The spark plugs were like $40. And then the access port plus the tune was $600. Oh, that's the expensive part. So $1,200 to add a bunch of stuff to the car. It's not that bad. I could have bought the access port on its own. Oh, the labor will probably cost anywhere from $400 to $600. Because they said it's about like $100 an hour, just shy of $100 an hour, and it'll take probably anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, depending on how well they know it and what they can do. Because they've got to bleed the brakes, they got to replace the brake lines, they got to take off the brakes and the calipers, they've got to take the front stuff off, all that. They got an extra secondhand car. If I could buy an extra car for $2,000, that'd be great.
Very well.
I bought my car for $27,777, and I talked him down $6,000. We don't want to just stay up here. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? I'm gonna have fun. (2012) Chevy Equinox, 165,000. That's great, man. Where do I want to stay somewhere for this? I thought there was somewhere I got to stay for this. Oh, I think it's just up here, right in this little pocket. Oh shit.
Ready and willing.
Kinda wish I hadn't enraged. I wanted to do this fight and then long rest, but yeah, I'm out of smites. He's out of rages. We have Starian's got 2.
What now?
Yeah, it's got 2. All right, we're gonna go back. We'll long rest.
Still alive. So that's progress.
I wonder if the event can even happen here.
You're keeping well, friend.
I recommend resting. Oh, I just reading. I'm like, oh, I'll read. Can the Alfira event still happen down here, though? I'm trying to get my actual Dark Urge stuff going. We haven't had really any Dark Urge stuff. Maybe I go to the top to be sure. Whatever, it doesn't take long to get back here. Not yet, Johnny Zos. Oh shit.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the sword coast.
Look at him. Ah!
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it.
A devil.
A great fuck. You are Carl. The front lines of
Proof.
I've tried.
Another vision. Will shudder.
By Balduran's helm.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel.
All right, Zach, have a good one, man.
From her the first chance I got.
And yet you served. No! Devils cannot be trusted.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly.
Dude,
for
Carla,
either of us.
just seeing her right now makes me so sad knowing what happens, you know?
And see I'm not a devil.
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all...
Shit! You really are no devil, are you? You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough...
Truce then, eh?
I see the good in you, Karlach.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or... Copper for your thoughts? You did? Wow. That was sound of you. Why'd you do it?
I'm just afraid to romance anyone on this fucking playthrough. I don't want to kill him. Do you... I know that that's part of this Dark Urge in killing someone. That you romance. Is it unavoidable, though? If you romance the game, like, alright, we're killing him. Or is it, can you resist it?
Glad to be counted among them.
Really glad. Wish I could have been there to watch those ignots crumble, but I'm just happy they're off my tail. Then again, facing them down might have put my tin can into overdrive.
Hear that?
It's so beautiful if you do. Wait. What do you mean beautiful? It's beautiful if you resist it, or it's beautiful if you let it go through, Jazz?
Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Well, I was thinking of romancing Karlach in this too.
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those Paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a
Lae'zel dumped me in Act 3 too, man.
What's on your mind? The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back.
We figged that. The ending to that honor mode playthrough was so rough for me, man. Like, I just don't like going down those paths of like evil and stuff like that unless I've planned that out.
I learned quick
like,
how to stay alive.
playing Knights of the Republic 2 was really fun.
10 years of that.
But I actually think one of my favorite playthroughs of Knights of the Republic 2 was going as Sith Sorcerer. I went into it knowing, okay, I'm going to play like that. I've already beaten the game as a Sith Sentinel. Or I'm sorry, as a Jedi Sentinel. I'm now going Sorcerer. Let's go with this. And just like the slow corruption of your companions too was a lot of fun.
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Gang activity? What?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all,
Me too, Michael.
angry,
Happy to help out, man.
nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Salami? What? Princess Salami said, I know what pie I want Gortash's fingers in. It is an illusion. Not illusion, allusion. Like a reference to her very own. Oh, you must be
I try not to think about it.
pent up.
I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time.
Oscar Isaac's a hot dude, man. Nope, that's not Oscar Isaac's.
Today.
Oh, God. What's his name? Oscar Isaac's a hot fucking dude.
Copper for your thoughts.
Jason Isaacs. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oscar Isaac or Jason Isaacs. Isaac Jacobs. Lucius Malfoy, I believe his name.
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail.
What's
What about you?
deload time, man? Oh, like, are we talking about, like, training-wise deload? Oh, this is all there has ever been. I only remember like, snippets of red. Oh, shit.
It'll come back to you. Maybe you'll recognize something we pass, or maybe we'll... I get the feeling we've got a long road ahead of us. I hope we find you some answers along the way.
We get along quite well, I think.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any...
Yeah, I really don't like... they should have just made Gortash look like Jason Isaacs. Just like they made... Merkle. What's his name look like J.K. Rowling? What the fuck's that guy's name? J.J. Abrams. No, that's not it either. Damn it. Ketheric. They should have made Ketheric look like... They made Ketheric look like... What's his nuts? J.K. Simmons. They should have made Gortash look like Jason Isaacs. Jason Isaacs looks menacing. Like when he does his whole like evil sneer thing, like, you know, like look. Yeah. We all know him from Malfoy, but dude. Look. That's Gortash right there, you know? Like, I mean, okay, yeah, well, there's a villain's wiki. Do we need that? Like this is Gortash. That's just fucking Gortash. You just put him in his froofy froof, and it's Gortash. Like, yeah, sure, sneer, but look at that. It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, Malfoy's dad's the voice actor. That's Jason Isaacs. Dude, oh, look at this one. Look at that shit-eating fucking grin. You look at him with all long hair. He just washes his fucking hair in a creek. This is the point in which he kills him. Heath Ledger. Right? Like, look at him. Look at him. That's Gortash would shave his face on a creek after he just burned an entire village by putting people in a church and lighting the church on fire. 100%. 100%. Gortash's Guy Fieri outfit is just funny. I don't know when the last time you guys saw the movie The Patriot, but it is one of my favorite movies of that era, of like the big blockbuster movies era. Is it a guilty pleasure film? It's not incredible, but it's not bad, I don't think. Okay, I guess no Alfira. Man, we're really not getting much Dark Urge play here, man. The forest ambush scene is what made me go, oh, this is a fun movie, all right. I gotta pee real quick. One sec, guys.
A wise decision.
Never done that. Let's try it. I've never done that. Oh, God.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Yes, they will cancel each other out. I mean, the Kappa Curing I don't really need. Oh, cool. He's actually pulled from the camp now. That's pretty cool. We could probably just go ahead and give him this one. This is the last one to give him anyway, I believe.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure that's 3.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mister, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would
I can't
be
remember.
unconscionable of me to remain silent.
I think it's for freeing the kid.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess
There's like
mystery.
3 13th voice.
She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes.
Oh,
We enjoyed
yes.
each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril,
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day...
What's your name? Nady's poop?
Reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark.
Oh shit.
You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
That's a cool thought, Nature Boy.
What is it? What do you see?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources,
Yeah, that'd be cool, Salami.
it remains quiet.
I mean, he said he is a wizard prodigy. Maybe that's kind of part of intrinsic innate skill.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is Waterdeep larger or smaller than Baldur's Gate?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts.
Thank you, Duff.
around
Appreciate
the
it, man.
corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is, you truly are a soul that steals my own. From all, I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me.
Ooh, 1.3 million, just
If you
small
stand
number.
with me. Either way, I will do my best. I stand at a precipice. But if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound.
So yeah, we could go back and do a long rest without supplies. Do you think it's worth it? Like, I kind of feel like we should try to push forward some of the... We should try to push forward some of the Dark Urge stuff. Like,
Seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
What's next?
I love that Astarion runs like all the vampires have in all of Baldur's Gate, which is basically Naruto running. That's with their hands like flared out towards you. Oh shit, it's like 10 times larger.
Easy money. Yeah, right. Don't you lie to me, Bob. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Your desire. I have such a headache.
Hey, soldier. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full. Let's hop.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me too.
I miss my forge.
So, hey, we've got this soul cord. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe to toe, fuck yes.
What path lies before me?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel.
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. The devils were delighted when your city
Her
was
default
safe.
armor's so cool looking.
I thought they had you for keep.
I got lucky. Very hot.
Be my...
I might be up that.
Will you be able to...
I'd worry.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. We'll say... Please, let this work.
Really? You've never given... You still never given it? It's fun.
And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. There.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less
I just always forgot about him.
changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure.
If you've ever played the board game Lords of Waterdeep,
But I'm not
or
giving
if you like board games and you've never played it, play the Lords of Waterdeep. It's really fun.
its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted.
Oh shit!
Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, take care, Karlach. Take me. What I wouldn't do for.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. That's what I like. Now, let's...
I already told you I don't.
What's up, Holy Devastation? Someone got mad on my ninja build today, saying that I copied it 1-to-1 from somewhere else,
Always a pleasure.
and I didn't. We got it from Johnny Zos and Princess Salami, our very own. But it's also like there's only so many ways you can make things in this game, so it's gonna come at one point. The stuff's just gotta overlap.
Live without before I can join. Wonderful.
I just never understand that, like that weird like imperiousness people get. Like, well, I read it here first. Like, cool, man. Like, the game's been out for like 3 years, and Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition's been out for even longer. Be still. I love that Holy Devastation. I love that that happened. I don't even know if another YouTuber did it. I'm sure they did though. Like, exactly, right? Like, come on, man. Like, just stop. Like, just chill the fuck out. Can't you just be cool? It could also exist on Reddit. Like, there's a number of places where builds exist, and it's like, there's only so many combinations you can do in this game. There's a finite amount. Someone was like, yeah, you know, I'm going to have to pass on your build. I would be doing this rather than that. I'm like, then do it. I don't give a fuck, man. Like, I'm not putting the video up to be right. I'm putting the video up to guide you and give you ideas and inspire you to not just simply fucking play what some YouTuber puts a fucking thumbnail up that's like, if you're not playing this build, you're dumb as shit. Or you see some Reddit posts where people just guilt you into playing certain ways. Fuck off all that shit, man. I've been getting more and more and more triggered lately at people's unnecessary need to like min-max every aspect of video gaming nowadays. It's just so fucking exhausting. Like, who the fuck do you think you are that you can just sit there and shout at someone if they're not playing the way you like or the game that you like? Like, I play Last Epoch and I love playing Last Epoch and it's very fun, but people are so dead set in the mindset of playing these min-maxy builds and so on and so forth. And this is something I talked about with Remortis. When people don't know about a game and you make informative videos about it, you are seen as someone like an authority in that sense. And I think that's why a lot of people look at Fextra Life, because if you don't know a lot about the game, Fextra Life is a pretty good place to get a very good like cursory bit of information or a very good kind of like foot in. But it's weird that like there's a weird transitionary point between people not knowing anything about a game to me having early access, me covering it, me learning about it, to then people get like 10 hours in and then they have this weird elitist knowledge of the game. And I'll notice this on a lot of the videos that I'll place out that come out very, very soon after a launch. And when I challenge those comments, hey, did you test that for yourself? Well, no, I didn't. Well, then go fuck yourself. Like, you can definitely correct me. I am so down with that. But what I find is really weird is that there's a lot of people who play video games and it seems like the role for them to play video games is just to correct you. And it's like, that sucks, dude. That sucks that you have to live this red pen life where you're just chasing after people to say, actually. It's like people who cheat at a solo game. Morons. It's just really weird to me, man. It's really, really, really weird to me that I'm playing Last Epoch and all people are doing in general chat is comparing the game to Diablo 2 or 3 or 4 or Path of Exile or Grim Dawn or Titan Quest. And it's like, can't you fucking idiots acknowledge that a game can be great within the context that it existed at the time it came out? Diablo 2 is the king of ARPGs when it came out. And it's still a really good ARPG. D2R, I think, is so great. But Last Epoch came out and it took a lot of the really good things of D2R, a lot of the good things of Path of Exile, and a lot of the good things that you've got from D3, and it put it into its own kind of game with some differences. And people are like, well, this is better than that. Like, you can just think that, but you don't have to be so adamant about it. You can say, well, you know, I'm glad you enjoy this, but I just prefer the style of ARPG I like is this game. That's totally fine. Or people will say things that are so unfounded. See, Diablo 1 is perfection. You are wrong. Diablo 1 is here's why Diablo 1 is such a good game. Try walking around in town. You're gonna miss that. You probably forgot how slow you walk around Diablo 1 in town. But people are like in Last Epoch, like, oh, it's a very gear dependent build. I'm like, no, it's not. This Last Epoch is not a gear dependent game. It is in the sense that you need to follow and pursue the affixes that buff things, but Last Epoch is not like a, you need these uniques, you need these uber uniques, you need these set items, you need this rune word, all that stuff. It's just pursuing the specific, like every single build is affix hungry, right? You need, if I'm doing lightning damage, you want those lightning Did they in the remastered GOG? Thank God, Dronizos, because that was the worst part about it, man. But yeah, the like, you pursue the damage type you're doing, like you would do in any other game. But I'm playing Helldivers 2 a lot with my friends, and I have certain friends that play Helldivers 2 that I've played other games with that they're very min-maxy with. I'm just here for your bald head and hairy armpits, boob there. Right here, Mark G. Bam! Bam! Dub G. But I have not looked up a single thing on Helldivers 2. I don't know what the meta builds are for Helldivers 2. I don't give a fuck what my level is. I want to jump into Helldivers 2 with some friends, and I want to kill someone with a mortar turret. I want to jump into Helldivers 2 with friends and accidentally eagle strike in between all 4 of us and kill 1 or 2 of us. I want to jump into Helldivers 2 and have like a pitted fight to that fucking boarding ship comes. I don't give a fuck about anything else. And the people who are just want to grind out stuff and do all these things, it's like, yeah, cool, do that if that's the way you want to play, but don't cast stones at me and say that my way is the wrong way. My way is my way for a video game. It's not a competitive video game. If I was playing competitive Call of Duty MLG, because MLG is owned by Activision, right? If I was playing competitive Overwatch, competitive Call of Duty, or competitive League of Legends, yeah, there are ways you play to win because that's the purpose of playing competitive. If you're not, suck my fucking dick. Like, I'm just so sick of it. I'm so sick of every little game we play nowadays has to be distilled down to the 4 top tier builds. And these are the ones. Do you think this one's better than that one? What's the relative power of this over that? Like, who cares? Play how you want. You spend your entire life at work, in your social life, in your dating life, trying to think of the best ways to do things. The coolest thing about a video game is you don't need to do it. So don't do it. It's just exhausting, because I found that like I was playing too much by the guides online I would read, or the builds online I would read. I was like, man, I'm really not playing the game, am I? I'm just kind of following someone else's. I might as well at this point I might as well just watch a let's play. What's the difference between me watching the let's play and me playing someone else's build? Like word for word exactly. Like, a build is different, I think, maybe, than playing someone else's walkthrough. Hey, here's how we're going to play Bloodborne. This is where you do it this area. This is what you do in this area. If you're watching that, you're playing the same thing you're about to do. You know, it's like, yeah, you could argue there's a difficulty of you now doing it, but still. That's my diatribe for the day. There's my pulpit I've just launched upon. I min-maxed a ton of Diablo 2. Especially Diablo 2, because Diablo 2 you really couldn't play how you wanted. When I was young, I used to, right? Because I didn't really know. It wasn't common to look up builds, right? In 2001. Well, that's fine, Berserk play. You don't need to know how to play it. Like, but I think a lot of people get analysis paralysis jumping into a game that is like D&D, like this, where it's like, oh, I don't know how to make a build, or I don't know what the build is. Well, you don't need to. A lot of people who play D&D don't use builds. They just kind of choose whatever they want. You had to go to GameFAQs, man, which was the best. And I hope, Berserk, you read some of these and you're like, man, you know, I like what he did there, but I kind of want to change that. And I hope that my guides, you at least end up changing something, or something that like, I don't want to do what this guy says 100%. Can I just trigger this fight, please? Oh, I should probably actually try to surprise him. GameFAQs were so good.
Keep your distance, darling.
Can't you do this? Too far, huh? I thought you could knock this down. Oh.
An earnest disciple.
There it is.
Well, that can't be good.
Yeah, I definitely remember playing with Nintendo Power. Playing Mario RPG with Nintendo Power was the shit. I can't find my old Mario RPG thing and it pisses me off. Good. I'm stoked for you, Black Mesa. I'm glad that helped you out. And that's another thing too, is like a lot of people go like, well, I watched this build guide and now I know how to play the game. And that's like how I like to play. And I don't think that they're realizing the core principle of the build guide that they're really not letting themselves they're not giving themselves credit for. They're learning how to play through the build guide, not necessarily learning how to play that nuanced way. Because you can take my build guide and I usually explain all the decisions I've made. So you now have an understanding of what leads to what. So you can go, oh, okay, now I can kind of make the correlation. So if I want to change things in the future, I know how. This should have triggered stuff by now, but it didn't. Really? Okay, we're just not gonna... Okay, let's see if we can get a little spicy here. The boots are over by the well, aren't they? Oh no, they're back there. Well. Oh no! Oh shit, I forgot to Vampire Bite and buff everyone. Oh, get moonbeamed. What can I bite? Living creature. Any living creature. Is this a humanoid? No, it's monstrosity. No, get that thing away from me, man. Gotta say, this is gonna be wild. Can I come down from this angle? I can. Can't bite Steel Watchers. What the fuck's the point? Light bolt. Which one's light bolt? Shoot a bolt of light from your chest that blinds. I love it.
Never a dull moment.
I want to save these spell slots, so let's not get crazy with those. I want to save this for a short rest. Rough
tempest I will raise.
Yeah, burning the web bridges is pretty clutcheroony, especially when it comes to Big Mama. Let's do... You know what? Of course, why wouldn't it be a miss? That would make absolute sense, I would think. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. The nice thing is, now that I'm wearing this, I'm definitely going to be hitting. Why is charisma so low? Oh, from Smuggler's Ring. I should make sure to take that off. Let's move this first. I think honestly we just keep plugging this guy. Yeah, that's a real good one. We're fine to stay there. That was an action. Okay, so we're fine. This is bonus action? Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Oh, that's so cool.
Well, so much for peace.
Iron Gale, what a great name. Yeah, let's get closer to Gale. I love Moonbeam, dude. Arr. Get that over there, though. Boom. Robots in disguise. You son of a bitch.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
No, no, no. We'll just hang out up here. Take that 10 damage, that 10 juicy damage from Moonbeam. Don't come up here. Don't come up here. It's bad up here. Yes, good, good, good. Oh, damn. Still got him. Nice.
Where do I go from here? Fall by my hand.
My faith will protect me.
That's fine. Just do what must be done. Oh, we're immobile. Damn it. Gale the Enraged Ranger.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Oh, that's right. This is going to infest him. Good. Great. Oh, immune to infested. I knew that.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Moonbeam is just so good, man. That's fine.
whatever it takes.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Never a dull moment. One day I'll catch a break.
What was that from? Oh, the web.
Something good here. I hope.
Keep a blade close.
Nothing hurts anymore.
God, dude, this is just terrifying. Nothing hurts anymore. So how should we do this fight coming up, I wonder?
How much further can I go?
Don't touch me.
I don't know. Do we wait until extra attack? It's probably the right way to do it.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Open up.
I don't think we waited last time.
Quite ready for you.
Which one's your legendary action? Isn't it to like...
Can't give up now.
They changed her path thing when you mess with her? What do you mean?
With haste.
Stop it.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Wait, what do we mean? What do we mean? What was that? Don't attack the small spiders and you'll be fine? Why? What the hell happens there? What am I supposed to do? Those kids are going to activate, man. She's going to pop those suckers out of the fucking eggs. That's what I was going to try to do. Remember when we tried to do that and then I fucked it up? And we just barely made it out. Like Asteria made it out with like 2 health. Oh, it was amazing. Yeah, it's like a 4 to 70 poison damage. It's explosion. It's huge, right? $8 to 80. There we go. Remember it being pretty large. I know it's tedious, but we're gonna be the richest boys in the land soon. Yeah, we can do that. Guys, thanks for jumping in here today. I know we're kind of on the downswing of momentum here with Baldur's Gate, and glad you guys have all wanted to stick in with me. do you mean it's not the best deck saves? How dare you? Ugh. I don't even know who we give those to. Hidden Comforts Temp. Okay, we'll give it to the yield boy. Oh, really? Okay, I'll do that. There we go. Gale is inspired.
No time to rest.
There's no time to waste.
No one stopped me yet.
Okay, so we're here. We can do this fight, but at level 4, maybe we just wait one more level. We're halfway there, so maybe we just go jump into the goblin camp. What do you think the MO is here? Do we go and free Halsin and place Halsin in our party in lieu of Mommy Shart? Or what do you guys think is the best way to approach this? Meantime, I have to pee real quick, so be right back. Got the fucking intercooler for my car outside my oh, that's what you can't have party. Yeah, that's right. Forgot. You can have him in the party, I thought, but he won't take with you or something. Got the intercooler. I got how big is that fucking thing? Huge. It'll be nice to just have everything in my apartment that is like meant to go into my car right now out of the apartment. I have like my front brakes are right here and they're like 50 fucking pounds. Right, you're right. Let's go back real quick and sell, because we're over in Cumber. Ooh. Good thing we haven't started anything to aggro this location. Fuck. Ugh. You know, if I'm trying to get the achievement for Saza, how do I do it?
Best be on my way.
Do I just attack? Minthara? Because I'm also trying to knock Minthara out. Will Saza join in on the fight if I attack Minthara? I gotta knock out Saza and Minthara? God damn. So much to do.
Like a good moment to talk.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Yes, Thunder Fuzz.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, exactly. That fucking Bridge of Doom, dude. I think we got all those good items, so let's that out. Take stuff until we... I'm good, dude. How are you, man? Okay.
I miss my forge. Die if I met Heroica reeking of this place.
The fucking movie was great, wasn't it, Alpha Blue? Talk her in the middle of a conversation is have someone attack the drum near her, then attack. She'll be temp hostile, which then you can knock her out. So what about Saza during that time, Thunder Fuzz? Dimension Door, interesting. Haste, interesting again. Kind of don't I know this is kind of supposed to be like a 100% achievement run build thing. But I also kind of don't care. I'd rather just have Minthara more than anything, just to kind of interact with that character, because I've never been able to do it.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
No, we're not going to destroy the grove. It'll break the shit out of my oath.
What's in here?
What up, Road Dog? How you doing, man? Oh, really? Well, that shouldn't be too hard. It should be hard. Look at that beautiful fucking golden die. Maybe we go to the goblin camp and kill some stuff? Yeah, kind of seems right.
If not over, then through.
I could go do this conversation with Asterion and let him get the brand, but do we feel any particular draw to that? I prefer group runs, John.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep
Thanks, Raul. Appreciate that, man.
Where do they flee to? You stubborn.
You look at me coming in with my fucking cloak. That is larger in stature than my entire body.
Come and join him if you like.
Say will take over. His work is sloppy.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Oh shit, that was actually kind of not up. Oof. I didn't realize how hard of a roll that was.
We do all the work, and you... Shit. I want to watch that weird...
The brand gives some more dialogue options, and I think access to special items where you need the brand to benefit from everything. Yeah, but see, like, I don't want to put it on myself.
Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please.
Keep it quick.
No. Please. Oh, don't hurt me.
I've got a long road.
My character have to try it?
out. There's no reason for this.
The lock clicked.
I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. But they ambushed us. I
I better go before they notice me. Yeah, it was like character roleplay reasons, because some characters don't like if you've got the brand. Well, John, don't worry about it. If you don't play it right, you can always just respec off of it or whatever, bro. Don't feel pressured.
Didn't he call himself a master? Would have thought he'd be more creative.
Well, I'm also going to be killing people left and right, so opinions. Can I do this naked or something? Yeah, body. We don't wear any armor? Maybe that. Do you think shields count? Check, let's find out. Good idea. I got a trick for this though, watch.
Greetings.
You recognize the scourge. This.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner? I was invited to teach them some of my... But alas, these goblins seem to thrive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? Forgive me, but that look in your eyes... Something terrible has happened to you.
Oh, dude, this is cool.
Do not be ashamed, child. What I see in your eyes...
That's all because of Dark Urge.
...is only natural. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain. As the Maiden of Pain, through penance, my work can grant peace and serenity.
Your hide, your choice. Not
This man is of common stock. Only the poorest of men need settle for the spectacle of their own gore.
Oh, I have both Loviatar and I. And should you delight her, you will most simply face the wall.
So, you go over here.
Yes, this will do nicely.
Oh, we don't have the gloves on anymore. Never mind. The gloves, though, would have given me a blade ward.
Do not fight it.
Don't I want a performance here? I want to coax him on, right? I have the gloves. Are they on? Intimidate him. Lean on that intimidation. Although I think that one said advantage. Whoa.
You want more?
Would you have joined up with him if you'd known he'd be indulging in this sort of thing, Astarion?
I mean, I had my hopes.
I love that line. Oh, I do. Oh, it's another creature.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
That's a hefty roll.
Wonderful. You want more?
My. Who knew our friend had so much blood in them?
Try not to lick your lips as you say that.
That's it.
Yeah, he gives a +1 to performance.
The pain. Let it become part of you.
I like the intimidation round. This is fun. 5. We wasted 2 inspirations because of bullshit rolls. I like that. I like that that's happened to me today. You are screeching yourself, aren't you, Bubs? Gotta recharge. He's got a little thigh collar, so this is a light, but also it is like an activity tracker. So hey, you stop scratching, please. So I can see what his sleep is like. It's also a GPS tracker, so if he gets lost, accurate within 20 meters. Definitely be
I hope that's a promise, dear one. Sweet child. I am proud to have served you this penance.
You could have hit me much harder.
You're starting to sound like the goddess herself. Loviatar herself. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Bad this? Or is this part of Dark Urge?
What's he doing? It's just
Looks like that's going to brew.
over and over. Grush, I need to see that again.
Whatever you're into.
Ask him if you can do the penance thing too. Get in there. We might learn something.
Lost in thought.
Face the wall and let us begin.
No, the red glow. The red glow. He didn't do that before. Oh, okay, that's why. I remember that red glow happening like that. That's kind of fucking wild.
Don't waste a step.
Over here beating these fucking things.
Proof that we live. Revel in it.
So you guys do the brands, huh?
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Pidge, what's it to ya? Then catch.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Am I gonna use the Illithid Wisdom anytime soon? What are you doing? I don't think so. I don't know what the intimidation check is here. I don't want to waste more inspirations. Oh, drunk. Just a second. DC 5, DC 10, DC 10. Ah, yeah, that's not that bad. You know, like, what kind of Paladin of the Ancients am I?
All right, calm down. I don't want no trouble. Here's the key. Pigeon.
That was close.
Look at this. A joy to see if I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on. We mustn't tarry, but I hate for our smash. Oh.
At this rate, I'm gonna fucking end up killing Volo rather than what's her name? Bards don't last long in the camp of Tav. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I get the absolutes mark. Like, I know it doesn't do anything bad, but there are characters that don't like it. Remember that leads to unique dialogue options and powerful item interactions. A one-time disapproval from some companions. Brakal will recognize the brand and subsequently refuse to cooperate with the party. Who's Brakal? That's the guy in the cage. And when Corsair Greymon Hospitality of the skills, we can respect on by displaying the brand. Am I going to use any of these items though? That's the big thing, you know. And I don't think the items are only good at one point. Yeah, I can go for Halcyon, I suppose. I think that'll be our. Well, we actually might stop here, right, when we jump down to Halcyon. The Radiant Hammer? That does have something to do with this.
Those eyes. Again, do you want to become spider food?
You might be thinking of the hammer that drops from... That's not great. Oh, the Shining Staver of Skulls, yeah.
What are they delaying for?
Yeah, but it doesn't need the brand, though. It just, you can show them the brand.
Drow wants to know exactly where those adventurers came from.
You can just also buy it from him.
Hiding in trees?
He's supposed to drop it, but he didn't drop it on my last playthrough. Yeah, which we did last time. Okay, I think this is a really good place to end. It is our 2 o'clock time. So, tomorrow I'm going to get some minor cosmetic surgery done. I like calling it that, and it's not like cosmetic surgery, but it's kind of surgery. Not me waiting for an Elden Ring. I know, man. I know. I wanted to do it. I was hoping the Elden Ring stream would win. And I kind of thought about doing it anyway, but if I'm gonna jump into Dragon's Dogma in 2 weeks, there's no way I beat Elden Ring in 2 weeks, especially if I'm only playing 3 days away. Butt lift, dude. I don't need a butt lifting coming, man. If you've ever seen my butt, my butt is fucking huge. I have an all natural, grown glute max ass. Fatter. How do we fucking mute that shit? Boy, it does have a bakery. That's not a small ass. No, sir. Those are cakes. Those are cakes for days. Big old fucking rhino thighs I have. Let me do like a... Yeah, you see a little butt? You'll see the faint outline of the penis right here. Dude, you wish I had a popping off OnlyFans. Sweet cock doodle doo OnlyFans. Oh man, it's hurting me. Last epoch, Yore. Get my knees done? No, I'm getting I have my 5th of 6 back lasering tomorrow because I have a disgusting amount of back hair and it makes me super self-conscious anytime like someone goes like, "Oh, we're having a pool party." I'm like, I can't go to unscheduled pool parties. I'm gonna at least like a day or 2 lead in so I can zuzz that shit. No, man. We just showed off my booty read. I got too much ass. I've got so much ass that when it comes to dating, I'm like, I can't date her. My ass is like cumbersomely large by comparison. My ex, she had such a small fucking butt that there was this time, I think I've told the story, where in the first apartment that I started doing YouTube in, actually, it was my bed, and then my bed would kind of look forward. Hey, Gary Simmons, thank you for becoming a sponsor, man. My bed would look forward, and there was like a hall, like I was in the master bedroom. The master bedroom would kind of have this like bathroom that was like a hallway. The hallway would go down, and then it would have a walk-in closet like this. And it'd keep going down, and you'd be right there at the sink, and then you'd see the shower. So you could look all the way down. And my girlfriend spent the night. She came over, and she went and like took a shower, and she was doing her makeup in the mirror, and I was looking. She was like, she had just her underwear on. She was like bent over doing her makeup, just slightly, and I was looking. I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? Because I'm definitely like a legs and butt guy. So it's like if her back is like this, this, it just goes like, what? Yes, this is my choice. And I stayed with her for 2 more years. Emotional abuse. But hey, it's the failures that make us succeed. Yeah, man, but back hair is no fun. I use Manscaped on my back. And I'm pretty flexible, so I can get my whole back. But it just if I want to do my whole entire back, it takes 30 minutes of me doing it. Someone else doing it takes, like 5, 6, 7 minutes, like no fucking time. But I'm so self-conscious of my back hair. I fucking hate it. I like my chest hair. It doesn't bother me, but I can shave it myself. I can when I want to. but I still get self-conscious of it. It causes me to have bad like body dysmorphia and body image, because it's like when I see it, I just think of when I was fat. I'm like, there goes all my definition and everything. Varun, I am not a monkey. You can ask me to do things politely, and I will play things when I want to play them. Oh. I'm gonna raid. Ooh. You guys want to stick to? I can send you to. I can send you to Warhammer. I can send you to Final Fantasy VII, to Diablo 4, to Helldivers. I can send you to other Baldur's Gate. What would you prefer? If you are watching on YouTube, make the switch on over here to Twitch. I might do like a late night Helldiver stream this week. Just kind of have some fun with that. Surprise us? Yeah, let's see. We got a how many bros we're sending over? We got 60 girthy dudes. Let's send 60 girthy dudes out to people. No, you're fine, Byron. I'm kidding around, man. You're totally good. You are totally fine, my bro. But guys, thank you so much for watching here today. So we'll be back on Thursday with more streaming. I got to be working on a lot of Dragon's Dogma. I got to just figure out how I'm going to do it. But I think you guys helped me out with kind of deciding how to go about it. Let's go ahead. Act 3 begin. Darker. This will do. Gonna do? Might do. This is non-English. That is Dutch. Oh. Exploring the crash. This isn't too far ahead of me. Here you go. This person only got 10 viewers, so it'll help him out. You too, Chris. Thanks for watching, my man. 60 big-butted hairy dudes coming.com. Guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Thank you for all of the subs you guys have given out and everything of the sort. Our new sponsor that we just got there. Thank you very much. Thank you too for all the Prime subs, all the gifted subs, all the subs. Hopefully we'll be able to crush the shit out of our sub goal once we start jumping into Dragon's Dogma. I'm hoping we get access to Dragon's Dogma 2 early access. I've been in contact with the marketing team who's in charge of it. I've talked to someone else in that team, and I've done the third-party stuff. I've done marketing stuff with them, so hopefully we'll see if we can get access to Dragon's Dogma early, in which case we would be able to simply fucking stream that, do that, make content for that, and that'd be fucking awesome, because that's going to be rough to do. Because it's not going to be like this game, right, where I can kind of just get to a point, then respec and do stuff. It is going to be real wild. So, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay safe. I'll see you bros on Thursday. What are we at? This raid is going to kick off here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. And if you're watching